Okay guys, so now that you've mastered the presentation, it's time to move on to the stress the deal. Okay, and I know what you're thinking. Annette needs to stop rocking the side pony so hard, but what can I tell you? It's just a part of me now. But anyway, before you can stress the deal, you have to turn and burn them and get them back to your booth. Okay, so the way I'm going to turn and burn them is right after they've compared their wrists. They're like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's so bright, that's crazy. All right, I'm like, here, I'll show you how it comes before we run out. Okay, and I just turn and walk away. Okay, so I'm going to borrow Stacy, and she's going to help me show that to you for an entire year. So I'll show you how it comes before we run out. Okay, so that's how it comes. That's the facial peel I just used on you. Right after she compares her wrist, she says, wow. I turned and burned her and brought her right back over to the booth with me. Right? And the line that I say is, here, I'll show you how it comes before we run out. Right? So I'm going to throw some fear of loss in there. Right? Like if they don't come and follow me right now, they may never have a chance. Right? Because we're going to run out of it. And you want to make sure that you're doing it with confidence. Right? If you walk back to your booth like everyone has followed you every single time you've ever done that in your entire life, then people are going to follow you. Right? Especially if you're able to really build that impulse and get them excited about the product. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a couple of minutes and just practice the turn and burn, getting them back over to your booth. Okay? Okay, so now that you have them back over at your booth, it's time to put the product in their hand. Okay, guys, and you know why we put product in hand, right? It creates a sense of ownership. It makes it feel like it belongs to you. You know, I'm sure last time you bought a car, you took it for a test drive first, right? And it's on that test drive that you start thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm never going back to my other car. This is my new car. All right, we want to create that same feeling with the members. So I want them to physically be holding the box that they can take home. Okay, so I'm going to borrow Stacy to show you just how we do that for Laveau. So she just followed me. Okay, so this is how it comes. That's the facial peel I just used on you. It lasts an entire year, which is why it's $90 on our website. But since you're a Sam's Club member, when you pick it up right now, it's 59 bucks. Okay, so just to break that down a little bit more detail, I put the box in her hand. I fully extended my arm for my product in hand, and I used the line, this is how it comes. Really natural, really casual. I'm just handing it to them so they can see how it comes. I'm not saying that they have to buy it. I'm just letting them hold it. Once they have it in their hand, I'm going to build up just the facial gel. Okay, so the facial gel I just used on you lasts an entire year, which is why it's $90 on our website. Right? So I'm not saying that it's normally $90. No, it is. They can go right now and check it out. It's $90 on our website. But since you're a Sam's Club member, when you pick it up right now, some fear of loss, we get to give it to you for just 59 bucks. Right? So right away, I'm already making it seem like that's a good deal. Right? In fact, I even like to throw in a line, after I tell them it's $90, something like, which I'm sure you know is typical for high-end skincare, right? Like, I'm even going to get them to agree with me that $90 makes sense. But since you're a Sam's Club member, when you pick it up right now, it's just 59 bucks. All right, so right then and there, they should already think, okay, that's a pretty good deal. Right? So let's go ahead and take a minute to practice just that part. Okay, so she has the one, online it's $90. Right now it's 59 bucks. And, so I do a real big and, we get to throw in the rest of the facial collection absolutely free. So you're also going to get, I turn my back so I can grab it off the podium, the day cream, and the night cream, and the foaming facial cleanser. Okay, guys, and right here, I put my left hand up to help them balance because I don't want them, dropping the boxes on top of me. I'm going to help them balance the boxes, but I'm making her hold every single one of them. Okay, so let's do that part one more time. You can watch one more time. So she has the facial gel, and I'm going to throw in the rest of the facial collection absolutely free. So you're also going to get the day cream I used on you, and the night cream, and the foaming facial cleanser. Okay, guys, and if you'll notice, I'm keeping it really short and simple. I'm not explaining everything about the day cream and then everything about the night cream. I'm just piling it on. If they ask a question, sure, I can answer it, but typically, they're just excited that they're getting so much stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and practice just that first section. Okay, go. Okay, guys, so last but not least, we want to sum it all up for them. Okay, so you're holding $250 of high-end skincare, except right now it's going through the register for 59 bucks. You save almost $200, right? So I'm really gonna emphasize how much money they're saving, right? This is $250 and it's in their hands, they can feel it, right? And right now, it's 59 bucks. You save almost $200. I know, it's ridiculous. Right? If you say it like you don't believe it, they're not going to believe it. And it's just going to be so much of a better deal to them. Okay, so now let's go ahead and try the entire Stress the Deal all together. All right, guys, so that's the entire Stress the Deal. Just remember, it's our job to not just say the deal, we want to stress it. So if you sound like a sample person, no offense to sample people, I love them, but they pretty much just say the deal, right? Pound of pineapples, $3.98. They're right here, right? They're just saying what it is versus actually stressing it. Okay, guys, that's the difference, and that's what our job is. So before we move on to the close, let's really focus on mastering the Stress the Deal, including stacking the boxes. All right, so have fun. I'll see you guys at the close.